So, where we left off last time, we had, let's see here, 19 passing with 0 failures, which is good. So if we go back to our spec file, last thing we're working on was showing hands. Okay, cool. So what we need to do is do this set result right here. So let's go ahead and start building that spec out. And let's do a describe. Setting results. Okay. And then again, let's do a before of getting this here. And let's take that deal out so we can control it, because we're going to be replacing this deck. Okay, so come on now. So we have a couple of different expectations. So basically, we want to get results if the player busts, if the dealer busts, if there's a tie, or if the player wins or the dealer wins without either one of them busting. Okay, cool. So let's do it returns if player busts. And then let's copy this. Whoops. And let's do it for dealer busts, if there's a tie, if player wins, if dealer wins. And let's just write these out real quick. And then we'll go through them one at a time. If the dealer busts, returns if there is a tie, returns if player wins, and then dealer wins. Okay, cool. So with those expectations, what are we expecting? So we're going to have to copy our rigged deck again. So we'll just copy all of this. We're not going to use all of it, but we'll copy it so I don't have to write it out. And then we'll manipulate it as we go. So right here, excuse me, put that in. Okay, so in this one we want the player to bust. So the dealer will get the first card, and then the player will get this. We'll give him a 10. Then the dealer will get a 10, so the dealer will be at 16, which is fine. Then we'll give the player another, we'll just give him a king. Then the card that he draws, or that he hits with, will be a queen. Okay, so the player should bust 10, king, queen. Yeah, he should bust. So we already have our deck up here in our before action. So we'll replace that deck. Then we'll deal. Check that out. Then we'll do blackjack.hit. So right here, player hits and busts. Okay, and then here, after he hits and busts, and let's give the dealer something like 18, so he will stand. So the dealer will get 10, or 8 and 10, that's 18, 10 and king, queen. Yeah, okay, cool. So this should all work. So we do a deal, player hits, and he busts. Then we'll expect at blackjack dot show hands dot to EQ, and then we'll just have player bust with an exclamation point. Okay, so let's run this in RSpec. RSpec blackjack spec.rb with color. Okay, what was this? Player bust. Got. Huh. What was that? I'm going to leave this mistake in here. So let's see what we got here. I'm going to leave this in. I'm just going to code it out. Okay, let's see. Expected player bust. Got player's hand. So we got the player's hand here. Oh, we don't want to do show hands. We want to do set result. That's what it is. That's stupid. Stupid little mistake. Set results. Okay, let's run this. We were just calling the wrong method on it. That's my bad. Okay, so it expected player bus, but it got nil. Okay, cool. That's the failure that we wanted. So let's go to the set result here. Let's go if at player hand.get value. So if that value is greater than 21, then we want to set at result to equal player bus with an exclamation point. And then we'll end that if, save it, run it. Alright, and it passed. Okay, cool. So let's go back to our spec right here. Our next one is returns if the dealer busts. Okay, so let's copy this and then we'll just manipulate this deck. Okay, so let's make the dealer bust. We'll give him a jack, then a 10. The player will get the 20, and then we'll do yeah, the queen should work here as well. So the dealer will get 10, 20, and then when he hits, he'll get 30. I'm gonna change this to clubs, just to be a semblance of what you would normally find. So the dealer's gonna get jack, 10, queen when he hits. So we'll deal, and then we'll go at blackjack.stand. So the player stands with 20. Then the dealer hits and busts. And then our expectation is that dealer busts. Okay. Run it. Dealer busts, and we got nil. Okay, cool. So let's go back here. And after this if, let's do an else if. If at dealer hand dot get value is greater than 21, then we're going to set at result to equal dealer bus with an exclamation point. Save it, run it. Okay, cool, that passed. So we're doing good. Returns if there is a tie. Okay, cool. So let's figure out a way to make this thing tie up. So we'll give the dealer a jack, player a 10, dealer a 10, player a king. Then we'll do an ace right here for when the player hits, he'll get 21. And we'll do an ace right here to give the dealer 21. Okay, so we deal the cards, cool. Player hits. And then player's gonna stand. And then the dealer's gonna hit. So let's see. Player hits. Player stands with blackjack with 21. And then the dealer hits and gets 21. And then we'll expect at blackjack.setResult to be it's a tie. Normally it would be that the dealer wins, but whatever. We'll just set it to be a tie to be nice. Okay. Undefined methods stand for nil class. Okay, because I spelled blackjack wrong. Blackjack. Okay, one failure. It's a tie, got nil. Okay, cool. Let's go to blackjack here. And else if at current gamer is equal to dealer. So within that else if, we want to write if at player hand dot get value is equal to at dealer hand dot get value. Then we want to set at result to equal it is a tie with an exclamation point. Then we'll end that if statement within that else if. Run it. Cool, and it passes. Sweet, we're almost there. We are almost there. Returns if the player wins. So in this expectation, the player does not bust and the dealer does not bust, but the player wins. Okay, so let's go here. Let's say that they stand at 20. I don't want the player to hit. So the player is going to get 10 and king. The dealer is going to get jack and 10. So after we deal, we'll go at blackjack dot stand, and then we'll expect the results to be. Well, let's give the dealer something less. Let's give him a 9. So 9 and 10 is 19, and 10 and king is 20. So expect the result to be player wins. Exclamation point. All right, run it. Expected player wins got nil. So inside this if, while the current gamer is still dealer, let's do another else if. And we'll go at player hand is greater than at dealer hand. So if that, then at result is going to equal player wins. Exclamation point. Run it. Got a failure. No method error. Let's see. Oh yeah, at get value. Cool, and it passes. Sweet. So we've got, this is basically the same test, it's just if the dealer wins. So let's copy this, manipulate these cards. So we'll give the dealer the queen right here, and then we'll give the player the 9. So the player should get 9 and king, which is 19, and he'll stand, and then the dealer will get queen and 10, which is 20. Cool. So we're going to replace with deal. After they deal, the player's going to stand. The dealer's not going to hit because it's over 17. We should have dealer wins. Let's run it. Got nil, expect the dealer wins. Okay. So inside this else if, let's write one more. Player hand dot get value is less than at dealer hand dot get value, and then that should set result to equal dealer wins. Exclamation point. Save it, run it. Okay, cool. So that's passing. So we've got 24 passing. All right. That is a long spec file, but a lot of it's just repeated code from rigging out these decks that we needed to do. But whatever. So anyways, what else do we have to do here? We have to update our runner to be able to tell us who wins and things like that, and be able to stop the game when somebody gets blackjack. So that'll just take one more video, and then after that, I think we're good. I think we'll be done after that. So that'll be in the next video. I'm going to get rid of this 2S method right here. We don't need it. And let's just make sure everything's still passing. Everything's passing. All right, so next video should be the last one. Yay.